Good afternoon. It's Sam from Be Crafty. It is 2 o'clock. It is the 22nd of September. And like I say, I'm Sam from Be Crafty. How are you? I hope you're good. And I hope you can see. Sorry if you can see me. That's me trying to reach my iPad inconspicuously. Not doing so well. So that should there be any conversation from you lovely ladies and gents, I can join in, because if you're new here, I'm a chatty crafter, and that's it. I've just realised I forgot to do something, so bear with. The camera might wobble a second, but I'm going to try and make this as painless as possible. Fine. Janie Royston, hello. Sheree, yo. I'm not cool enough to yo. Yo. Oh my goodness. How's your Wednesday? It's just us, so you know, we don't. It's just us. We're just gonna have a nice little afternoon with a journal and some media sprays, which, if we're honest, I'm probably not going to spray, am I? I don't know if I'm still working or not. My iPad's lying to me and saying that you're not here because you don't care. Oh, there you are. Sue, hello. My daughter would be so embarrassed at me using such slang at my age. So I would just take that as a green light to use twice as much. Hey, Sharon Ling, my favourite. See, this is the thing. I was just about to say my favourite Aussie stalker would imply that I have more than one. No, not that popular. So, how are you? I hope you're all right. So, we're going to use some gloss sprays. Like I say, if we're honest, we probably all know I'm not going to totally spray all of them. We all know I'm definitely not going to wipe the nozzles. We're going to use some stamps. We are in my blue journal. Now, I had a Dinkable a minute ago. What have I done with that? There it is. You're an Aussie. Anyway, yeah, but you're not stalking me, are you? Like we're pals. So, I'm in my blue journal because I found myself at a point, I'm just going to flick through for a second. I found myself at a point where I've kind of got stuff like almost every other page. Oh, that's not on every other page, is it? Now, what this tells me is... Afternoon, Bevelar. I haven't seen you for ages. What this tells me is a couple of things. One, this is obviously my favourite journal because I do more in it. So two, what this probably means... Oh, see, we're getting a bit sparse towards the back here. Okay, fair enough. But what it tells me is I've got more chance of getting... I don't know what page I was going to use now. What it tells me is that this is the one that I have more chance of filling up. Earthquake? What? I might need another for my birthday. I might need to actually put something in my birthday journal. There is a bit in there. But yeah, so this one is obviously the one that I'm loving. Now, I didn't realise, because I missed the start of Bev's last night, but I didn't realise that she had gessoed her page last night. Beverly Jane had gessoed a page. So, not to be outdone, I'm going to do a page that is not gessoed. Vanda, good afternoon. Yeah, you heard that right. This page is not gessoed, and we're going to do something on it. So, how about that? Shall I just stop talking and make a start? Am I annoying you yet? kind of know myself, so. So let's get on with it. I know. So we're going to go with Elsa. Shush, nobody cares. I mean, Pete's not even out there. Pete the Pigeon. She was so good. So, I'm going to... Actually, I think I've used easy frames as well. This is the problem, not seeing it from the very beginning. So, heart easy frame. I know it's off the page. It was meant to be. And so now I've sort of got... Oh, it was obviously dirty as well, so that's good. Never mind, we're going to put stuff over that. It's okay. And then I'm going to just sort of... give it some almost unshaping, like it was perfectly polished as a heart outline. It's like falling into Wonderland. So again, so not so now I've always maintained that to use the Distress Crayons, that you should... I'm just going to make sure I am going to use these. I'm just going to look at something else because I might do that if I've got the right colours, but I don't think I have. Hang on. No, I haven't, so I can't. Right. These, I always think, for me, I prefer to use them on a gessoed surface and then you can move them about. But I think I might like that sort of rustic feel today. You know? Like, yeah, we're just messing with you now. So I'm going to lay some colour down, and it's going to be quite, what's the word? Yeah, I think rustic's probably the best. So I'm going to go with Mermaid Lagoon. And like I say, rustic's the key. I may come in and put some more black over the top after. Now, what I love about this is, because we're on the textured paper, in the sort of the thick texture paper in this book, even if I do sort of gently, it's like I say, this page isn't gessoed, but it moves easier. The reason for that is because it's not trying to scrape across so much surface. Does that make sense? Because it's not going down into the divots here. Yeah, it's just not. So I just... we might put more on in a minute. I haven't decided. So what have you all been doing? You had a good day? Sorry, this is seedless preserves. It may be more purpley than I want. The reality of this situation is I don't actually know what I want at this stage. That's quite cool, isn't it? And then, oh, it's pretty. See, I don't normally like, if this was on a gessoed surface, that would have completely smoothed out. Does that make sense? But it's not, because it's not. Yeah? No? I mean, if I'm not making sense, I suppose the best thing I can just do at this stage is just actually apologise, because I don't know how I can... I suppose you could use a blending brush, or if you wanted, if you do want it to seep in a bit more. Oh, that's not a nice word, is it? seep. I'll just put a bit more blue around there. Oh, Stella the cat that doesn't live here. She does live here, she just likes to think she doesn't. Is in the building. So then with those two colours, I think I'm going to put some down there and across there and across there. Maybe a bit there. Afternoon, everybody joining in that I've missed. And then, again, rub it in. But what I'm going to do is just, I've always got, this is the most disgusting looking microfiber cloth, but it's always just a bit damp to wipe my stamps off with. So it's just going to damp my finger a little. Yes, I love your blog post today. I think it's fantastic. Now again, if you wanted this to move a little bit easier, you could use a paintbrush. Or you could use this. So look, instantly though, you can see how much, just how much that sort of extra bit of water, it doesn't matter, it's fine. It does spread better. The problem is, I don't want it to spread too far. I still want to keep that sort of where you can see the underneath. So yes, it would spread. I'll do a bit down here so you can see me. So, spritzed. See how it sort of waters it out more? Does that make sense? So, it wasn't quite, that wasn't quite what I wanted. But yes, they would spread better, but then I wouldn't be getting kind of the look that I wanted. But like you could use, so like if I wanted to smooth this line here, I'm not too troubled about doing that, but you know, for the purposes. So again, a damp paintbrush. This is a really horrible paintbrush, but it's so that it doesn't do too good of a job. You can move it around that way, but the problem is I don't want to do that. No, they're Distress Crayons. No, I forgot to go shopping at my sister's house and get her scribble sticks that would have been perhaps these colours. So then, in the middle of this heart, oh, this will show you because I'm going to use a wet brush for this bit. No, Jessa, I know. So this is Festive Berries. And then this one I want to sort of blend out a little bit. It's a bit darker than I want, but because I'm going to put water on it, it doesn't matter. So like I say, this is a damp brush, not a wet one. So sort of move that around into the edges. Who wants to hear a funny story? I mean, you probably just want to see me get on with it, but if anybody wants a funny story, now's a good time to ask for one, because I have one. Right then. Next thing we're going to do is get this inkable. We're going to get some, yay, story time. I haven't done story time for ages. We, as some of you will know, Beverly and I were at the craft store yesterday. No, it is not about you, Bev, but you do know this. It's what I discovered when I returned home today. I discovered, and I was not home early today, because on a Wednesday morning, Beverly and I go and we do a thing in our village. It's called the Warm Hub, and it's where we make cups of tea and we do tea and biscuits in the village hall for people who don't get out and about too much. There you go. So I'm just going. I'm gonna spray it. I might spray it. It might work, but it might not. Ugh. Let's get a pin while we're doing story time. We did that, and we went to. No, it's not going to work. So let me grab this. We can do it slightly different way. We went to the shop to do the orders. Absolutely fine. And when I got home, I discovered that my cat, my lovely Izzy, that's a dry brush by the way, if anybody wants to know, had in fact upturned my water, my paint water. So, the desk where I am sitting right now, was in fact covered. And when I say covered, I'm not talking. There was a bit. It was saturated. There was water everywhere. Everywhere. Something really cool just happened and you didn't see it. Everywhere. Now, what that then meant is, I need another template and I haven't got it. What that then meant is that I had a really small amount of time to get ready for you. It was everywhere. Now, I've just made another discovery. Now, what I can also tell you, she wasn't sorry. Not even a little bit. It looked like a gallon of water. Shireen's going to love this bit. It was black, disgusting paint water that I'm not entirely sure I've changed since I last did live here. It was gross. It was absolutely gross. But what that's done now is it means that we've had enough time to let that purple dry. It wasn't purple, it was actually blackberry. Oh, I think it might be working now. I think by putting the lid back on, let's give it a little wipe and put its lid back on and see if it's happy about its life. But no, she doesn't care. She's laying on the sofa behind me, where I sit to do Chit Chat Friday. Not caring. Oh, that made me jump. Sorry if anybody else jumped then. Oh look, it's done it again. Do you want to hear something else terrible? Oh, there's the pin. Right. Did you see that bit just pop off? Oh. Come on! Now, as Bev rightly pointed out, if you look after your nozzles like you're meant to, this won't happen to you. It won't. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? That's very cool. Let's do that again. Let's go up here. Yeah. And there. Oh, yes. Sorry, I'm excited. But we can't waste that, can we? We need to... Yeah. Getting excited now. She didn't care. Look, nozzle wiping. Nozzle wiping. I'm sorry, it's really terrible. I look on screen to see how it looks. Like, because I think the thing is sometimes you want to know that it looks... it's pretty good. Yeah. Well, Bev is fully aware that I came home to monsoon season. Yeah. But anyway. Sorry, I'm looking sideways to see if it is dry yet. I hope it is, because basically we're just going to stamp over it. Like, I think we should just go for it. So I'm going to grab, let's have some, I had a backing card for these once, I'm sure. Some Franken marks. And an ink pad. Have I got one of those? Oh yes, right next to me. Yeah, I think that's the thing. You sort of, like Bev says, you look at it and you think, okay, so I love this, but is it as good in the reels? Like, am I giving myself a little bit too much credit here? Like, I love it. Is it actually any good though? Again, remember working on this, it's super textured. So if you were stamping on a smooth surface, you would get a far clearer image than I'm getting, but I don't mind, because that's sort of what I'm after, you know. I do like it. I do. Then, oh, where have they gone? These. So I'm going to grab this one, because, you know, hearts. Not quite sure why I was feeling the hearts today, but if you do, you just do. See, that's the thing though, Dominic. If I love something and I say I love it, I actually do. I can't do the I might be about to make a terrible mistake. I know, yeah, a little bit, Bev, a little bit. I want to put something in there, but I don't know what. But yeah, if I love something, then, and I say I love it, it's because I actually do. I can't be, well, that was stupid, wasn't it? How silly of me. So if I want to stamp into the spine and I can't, just pop it down, hope it's kind of in the right place. There you go. Whatever's there is there. You know. Not falling in love, Bev. Okay, a little bit, but it's quite cute, isn't it? Like, it is quite cute. A little bit, a little bit. Yeah, I don't mind saying if I like something I've done. I think if you like it, then you just do, don't you? Don't want to go right to the edge, so we'll use that. Yeah, if you do sometimes wonder how do I get it to, like, I want it to make a border and I don't want it to go to the edge, these are really cool for that. So sort of, I want it to go back there and the edge is there, so if I do that, it matches, kinda. And then what you do, if you've done that and you think, but I really actually did want it to match, and it doesn't match, and now I want it to match. So for example, there, you just curve that over, oh, there you go, curve that over. Look going on. I know you still have over 30 minutes, but a sentiment in white space would complement the background. It would. It's cute, isn't it? I'm genuinely struggling with wanting to put anything in there. But the great thing is it doesn't mean that we have to finish, because what I actually want to do is that template we used earlier to do this blue, the look is already magically clean. I'm a magician. So I'm going to put some of the smaller spots. So it's big in the middle, little at the edge. Yeah. So I put some of the smaller spots there, kind of offset them to those blue ones, and see if what I thought I had done to fix the blackberry spray, I had. And then, that's a bit of a mess, but you know, whatever. Whatever. So this is the moment where we grab a tag, because we don't want to waste what's on there. And that will come into play another day. Another day. Yeah, it's fine. I love how Bev says she can't do the white space. Of course she can. And she actually can. I'm not just saying that. She can do it. I've seen it. Not often. Oh. So there we go. Now, wipe the nozzle. Oh. It's like a job in itself, wiping the nozzles of these. But it did work, didn't it? Can't. Yes, you can. You're so silly. Right, mind over matter. So the coffee stains, I'm going to grab this little guy on its own. And my I don't have a mind. I don't mind. I'm not, whatever. Bev cares way more than me about everything. Oh, have a nice sleep, Sharon. Night, night. So it's kind of hearts and circles, turns out. This is one of those things, I didn't see it going this way. I didn't. And that is all right. Oh. Okay. How to proceed, I think we need a white pen. I do wonder if they're dry enough. We'll see. You try to highlight that at the end, then it's not even a heart. That's not going to work there. So what we're going to do with that one is grab sentiment. I know. Just, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry. It's all right. Don't everybody panic. I just want some of this in there. Step away from the page. Well, not a bit early to step away from the page. Like, with respect. Is it not a little early to do that? Bug. Like you say, sentiment. Like you say. And I've got one out, but I just don't think it's right now. So, wait there. I just need to reach me stamp. I think I might go like really delicate. I could start another page. So I think let's go with these mini words. The thing now is I need the right paper and I've got to move to get it. So this is the Dina watercolour paper. And obviously if you're stamping on really textured surfaces, when the words are as small as this, you know. We're going to go with find your destination, find yourself. State of my hands. I've got plenty of journals not finished. I do actually. So what I could do is, after this, I could pick up a journal. Pick a journal, any journal. And then grab some of my tags. And like do a quick, how you finish a, like a quick page type thing. Or I could just go and get some lunch. I think I'm funny. So, using scissors because it's all ish this page. Does anyone else actually do that? Like if you feel like you need to create something, but you're not really sure where to go, like grab a journal, grab a tag, both half done, half finished, whatever, and then just sort of, you know, marry them up. Marry them up. So, I'm going to just do corners on these ones. Sometimes I go all the way around the edges. Oh, I just read something that wasn't here then, and I know what these say. I honestly thought it said final destination. What is wrong with me? Don't anyone answer that. You don't, it's fine. Okay. Bit of collage medium. You've got loads of backgrounds but nothing finished. Well, you know what that means, don't you? Sorry, let's get this back over here. So, find... That means that you should be crafting at the same time as I am. Get them finished. Sorry, I've gone really quiet because if I don't, I'm going to get them stuck upside down in the wrong order. It means you have a drawer full. Yeah, okay, all right. Find your destination. Find yourself. And if you're lost, don't follow me. You'll just get more loster. Right, okay. It is 2:35. This page is done. All seriousness, do you want me to do like another little quick page? Was that serious? Because I feel mean going away now. Answers on a postcard. Yes, okay. Right, give me 2 seconds. Let me put this out of the way for the cat to jump on it, or I don't know, whatever. So, essentially what we're saying is we want a page done in quick time. How quick? I'd be happier if I could find the pot where I've put all the tags. Ah, here's some. Oh, not loads though. We could use the one we just did, I suppose, couldn't we? Let's grab my I don't know if I've got any pages actually started in this one. So let's have a look. Ah, thank you very much. Right, what have I started in here and not finished? There you go. What about that then? So, we've got tags. There's plenty but nothing. Where's that tag we just made? We could cannibalise it, couldn't we? But then it's going to cover the page. It's going to be too big. Right, okay, so we'll use that one. We will, it's going to go right on the edge there. So we're going to grab a trimmer and cut off the worst trimmer in the world. I've had it for 200,000 years. We're going to go there, and that was going to go there. We are going to staple them in. On the edge. And I'm not bothered that the colours don't totally match. That doesn't worry me at all. Because why would it? We're going to put this in the middle of that page that we used earlier. Give it some of that to tie the colours in. Turn it upside down and tuck it in there, because then we've got another page started for another day. Then grab our big coffee stains, white ink pad. Does this fit on this block? Yep. Page isn't gessoed either, mainly because it didn't know it was getting used. That's all right, Sarah Lou. It is a beautiful day. It's gorgeous today. Then, I didn't wipe the nozzle. It is absolutely gorgeous here. It's quite warm. Hold on, where's my thermometer thing? Yeah, it's 24 in here right now, so it's not too bad. I have to keep my stamps clean. Again, oh, Sarah Lou, this is the second layout of the hour with no nozzle. Not trying to mess with your mind. I promise I'm not. Then, is that going to be too much across the middle of there? Has anyone else seen that TikTok? Am I too much? Like, could I be too much? We don't care. Be too much. Always be too much. Why would you not? Like, I'm being a ridiculous overachiever. Well, you know. Do you know, I think I'm just going to go for it. But what I need is a packet of Eco Lines to sit under there to make it even. We're going to stamp this in white. Again. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Boom! Well, you see, it's one of those things. I noticed that Bev had gessoed last night. And I, if you can imagine, was not prepared to be outdone. Ever. So let's put Eco Line back. Do a bit of the scribbly thing that I like. With that. And then to mix it up where the white stops. No, there's no black on here. Let's not do that. Step away. Have I got the microns that are coloured? Yeah. Ooh. So purple is going to carry on where the white left off. And down that side, down that side. There you go. And you've done something. Purple fine liner, absolutely. So, this is the Secura Pigment Micron 6 fine liners. You have a black, a red, a blue, a green, a brown and a purple. Yeah. They're ace. They are fantastico. And that, I mean, frankly, I think I've done incredibly well. Considering, like I say, monsoon season was present in my house before this even started. The fact that I didn't have to set fire to the desk is quite good. But there you go. And this is, so if we go to the page where I put this in earlier and peel it out, essentially that's something already started that, you know, I could put that on the opposite page. So that'll go in the tag drawer and that'll go back in the drawer to live its... Oh, where is it? There you go. So that was that one. And that was that one. Now, is that one more thought out? Oh, hold on, I can put it over there, you can still see them both. Probably because I had like half an idea of what I wanted to do. But when you make these tags, when you make these little bits, offcuts, all of those bits and pieces, and you shove them in a drawer, just don't forget they're there. Yeah. Well, it was fast, you know. Yeah. Yeah, just, yeah. It's, you watched me do it. It's nothing, there was nothing spectacular that happened. We cut a tag in half, we stamped a bit, we scribbled, and that was kind of it. Like, that was kind of it. So, I will take pictures of these once they are dry, under a better light. I will put stills on for you. And I suppose all that's left to say, really, is just like, thanks for having me. Again. Yeah, but it's different, Sue. It is different. Yeah, but that's the thing. You know, it looks so effective. But you can do that. You just watch me do it. Like, it's totally... And when I say this, please understand what I mean. It's because I don't care. Not, I don't care, because that would be crap. I'm sorry. I know that was almost a swear word. But... I care. I care that you love it, and I care that I love it. But don't worry about what's going on there. Just enjoy it. This is your hobby. It's meant to be fun. Guess what? I'm done now. Have an amazing rest of your Wednesday. A pleasure and a privilege as always. I would love to tell you who's coming up later, but I actually just don't know. I'm hoping Bev's still here and she can help with that. But it's also possible she's gone to do the school run. So whoever it is, I think it's Lady Sims, but I'm not sure. Enjoy what they're doing too. Love what you're doing. And I'll see you really soon. Take care, guys. Bye.